It's your brother Bolo V&R. All right, I'm on the 2.0 channel, and we're about to go over a video from Kwame Brown Bus Life. All right, I will be putting the link in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go sub up to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Excellent conversations had over there. You know what I mean? Sports, politics, you name it. Current events, trending topics. And this is an interview with Judge Joe Brown. So we are in for an absolute treat, ladies and gentlemen. So listen man. If you're watching live, you're absolutely getting the exclusive. But if you're watching the replay when I post it, trust me, you're getting value nonetheless. I can tell you that right now. This right here is finna be epic. I'm gonna put myself in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to block out the judge. That would be disrespectful. And I have nothing but respect for Judge Joe Brown, just as a man. Lord have mercy. I also have a ton of respect for KB. All right. So fair use. This is for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's hear what Judge Joe Brown got to say about good old Kamala Harris. All right. Let's go back a little. I want to go to the very, very beginning.
Song became a classic on the internet because he edited up some of the things that you said about Kamala Harris that now people are bringing back up about Mr. Brown that she allegedly was with, the senator, what's his name, something Brown.
Oh, you're talking about the mayor of San Francisco, Willie Brown.
Yeah, she got her start from Willie Brown, and a lot of people have been speaking about some of the things that you brought to the internet that infamous day.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like this. Oh, we got to go support the sister. We can get a black woman in the White. No, you're not getting one. Her daddy says his entire background is either Caucasian Irish or Caucasian Hindu.
Her father says his background is Caucasian Irish or Caucasian Hindu. My Jamaican people, where in that? My Jamaican people that are like, yeah, she's with the immigrants and she's black and she's from Jamaica. Where in that is black? Caucasian Irish and Caucasian Hindu. Indian. I think he said Indian, right? Let me go back.
Oh, we got to go support the sister. We can get a black woman in the White. No, you're not getting one. Her daddy says his entire background is either Caucasian Irish or Caucasian Hindu. His Irish ancestors owned a bunch of slaves, and none of his ancestors were slaves. He has...
His Irish ancestors owned slaves? Come on, Jamaica. I'm talking to my Jamaican people right now that might not be aware, but are championing on Kamala Harris. I ain't telling you to vote for Donald Trump. No. Again, there's a third candidate, Robert John F. Kennedy Jr. I'm going to say that every time because I know some of y'all are simple-minded. Y'all think because somebody is speaking about facts about somebody means that you're bashing them or you're supporting the person that's opposing them. No. We know all the dirty secrets about Donald Trump. But a lot has not been highlighted, or a lot that you guys might not be aware of that you might need to be aware of. So, allowing you to be aware of it. Come on this journey with me. Don't turn the dial off. Let's continue.
There's a grandmother who is a dark-skinned Hindu who was a house servant. So where does Kamala get her black ancestry since her mother is classified as a Caucasian Tamil Hindu Brahmin caste person? They're dark-skinned, but they're known anthropologically as Indo-Aryans, I-N-D-O hyphen. Same word that the Nazis used to talk about the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryan supermen from the far north. It was a lie told very long, very loudly, and a lot of people believed it. They still do. Aryan Nation, Aryan Brotherhood, the neo-Nazis. But Aryans look exactly like Kamala Harris. They're swarthy, dark-haired, dark-eyed, and they're classified as Caucasian. So she's got a Caucasian...
Whoa! Man dropping history bombs on us. Goodness gracious. Shish.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Embarrassing for Kamala Harris and the supporters of her that saying she's black. Lord have mercy. Shish. God damn. Oh man, that's tough. Talk about breaking somebody's heart with the truth. Man, I know y'all suffering right now, boy. But trust me, the pain will subside. The truth shall set you free. Alright, I'm gonna put this big up here. Alright, this is Judge Joe Brown speaking. I like to use that, you know what I'm saying? It's a safeguard for me. Yeah, I ain't trying to get no lawsuits or nothing, or no attack on me, boy. Alright, let's continue.
Mother, Caucasian dad, where the hell does she come in being black? And even if her great-grandmother was part black, that's still not enough to make her black in America. She'd still be a typical white person. You want to see what the deal is? If you're white and black, do they call you white? No. They call you black, or that other N-word. If you are Chinese and black, they don't call you Chinese, they call you black. But she's supposed to be Hindu and black, and what do they call her in her own community? Hindu. So, yeah, she's lying. She went all through California being district attorney of San Francisco that Willie Brown Hindu. Then she became attorney general for California, the first Hindu Asian DA, and then she became senator from California after so.
Wait, they said she was wait, in California they said she was Hindu what?
Asian. That's classified as Asian. Hindu. That's from India. So she.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Damn.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Hey, man. The truth is the truth, man. God damn.
She was an Asian Hindu all through California. Now she's black. She went to Howard. Yes. She's an AKA. Yes. But that doesn't make her black. She grew up in Canada. Her yearbook that you can find online if you want to go spend the time looking it up, in which she published when she had some things going on in California, it says she went from kindergarten through 12th grade in Canada. She lied about being bused in elementary school because she never went to elementary school in San Francisco. She was born in the same hospital in the same 12-month period my ex-wife was, and my ex, now late mother-in-law, was a paternity nurse in the same delivery room where she was born. So, yeah, she comes from that, but her mother was a Hindu, a visiting scholar, and her daddy was a visiting Hindu scholar, also professor. So how does she become, from that background, she becomes a black woman? She's not. She's a fake. She's been faking her whole damn life.
So is this symbolism towards black women because they got a bunch of AKAs saying we get a black woman?
I should have played this before I began this, man.
Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of professional wrestling for the heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready? Wrestling fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, woo! From the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
We just got turned up, man. I gotta play that back. Yeah, they that's playing in our faces for real, beautiful one.
Wait, in California they said she was Hindu what?
Asian. That's classified as Asian. Hindu. That's from India. So she was an Asian Hindu all through California. Now she's black. She went to Howard. Yes. She's an AKA. Yes. But that doesn't make her black. She grew up in Canada. Her yearbook that you can find online if you want to go spend the time looking it up, in which she published when she had some things going on in California. It says she went from kindergarten through 12th grade in Canada. She lied about being bused in elementary school because she never went to elementary school in San Francisco. She was born in the same hospital in the same 12-month period my ex-wife was, and my ex, now late mother-in-law, was a paternity nurse in the same delivery room where she was born. So, yeah, she comes from that, but her mother was a Hindu, a visiting scholar, and her daddy was a visiting Hindu scholar, also professor. So how does she become, from that background, she becomes a black woman? She's not. She's a fake. She's been faking her whole damn life.
Now, see, if somebody is going to lie to you about who they are from the jump, I call that person a deceiver. You're not just a liar. You are a deceiver. Now, if you're going to deceive me about who you are and where you come from just to get political favor, the question is, what else won't you do? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a logical question. This is not hate. This is not bashing. This is a fact. This is common sense. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to lie to me about who you are and where you come from, what else will you lie about? I know it's politician, but damn, we can easily look up where you come from, but you're gonna lie about that? That you're black when you're not? Damn, that shit crazy.
So is this symbolism towards black women because they got a bunch of AKAs saying we get black women?
They want to recruit mammies.
Okay.
So the whole deal in slavery, the Democratic Party invented, this methodology because they were this party of slavery. They got chartered second decade of the 19th century to spread and protect slavery. And they started the Civil War. They started the Klan, Jim Crow, segregation, separate but equal, supposedly, which didn't turn out that way. All of the racism, all of the racist sheriffs and structure that you had in the South, that was Democratic. And now they turn the same methodology that they used to tame, train, and domesticate and work Negro cattle on their plantations. They've done it so they get the same thing.
And the big thing is, her family owned slaves. What? And Jamaican people that, for the most part, most of us here, well, black people anyway, were enslaved. This is the individual that you guys are championing? Because what? The media have taught you to hate Trump, right? The choices they give you to choose from. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Keep telling y'all, educate yourself, be informed, so you can make informed decisions. And stop letting these people play the 3-card man joke on you, man. Damn. This shit crazy. This shit, she said she's a narcissist opportunist, Bolo. Man, you ain't telling no lies, beautiful one. I'm talking about, man. What
you do is you never ever let black men lead other black men if you can help it. Always get a black woman to do it. That was a secret that the slave masters had. So they recruit comely wenches to be bed wenches, and if they're good, they move up to the top floor. And when they get gray hair, they make them mammies and put them out to run the colored on the plantation. Wow. That's what they're doing. So they fake this. Now, when I had my show, when it first started 26 years ago, there were what I thought were 2 beautiful sisters on staff. One of them was quite dark. And one day when the group of us were having a staff happy hour, one of them said, "Judge, you think we're black women, don't you?" I said, "Aren't you?" She said, "No, we're Hindu." And they gave me a couple of books written by some of their fellows, 2 guys who had cut their hair off so you couldn't see how wavy it was, changed the way they dressed, changed their language patterns, and passed for being black, and got, in one case, a scholarship to medical school, got his way paid, and the other one got paid through school, masquerading black Americans. They're not. They're Hindu. They're swarthy.
So these Hindu folks are so melanated that they could trick you into thinking that they're black. Yo, I didn't even know that, bro. This is an eye-opening interview already. Man, shout out to KB and shout out to Judge Joe Brown. Wow.
They're dark skinned. And you have to understand that, because just because you have color to you does not mean you are black or African American or Afro American or ADOS or whatever. And this woman has absolutely no connection to the black man in America. Now, she's AKA, but so was my mother. My mother, for the AKAs out there, got made 1934. And she's ivy behind the wall. So I can talk. I don't have anything against him. Love mama, you know, like dad. Was proud of him. But anyway, she is going through this stuff claiming that because she's an AKA, this makes her a black woman, and she's the first black Greek to be vice president of the United States and likely candidate for president of the United States. No, that's a lie. The Alphas, A5A, they had Hubert Humphrey, big 6 foot 4 inch tall, blonde haired, blue eyed white boy, balding, who got made with a lot of wood back in the late 30s as an undergrad, and then again as a grad student in the late 40s, and he was vice president of the United States under Lyndon Johnson and Democratic candidate for president, Tricky Dick, not a crook, Milhouse Nixon.
Hey, KB, didn't you realize Judge Joe Brown was chopping up, man? The man's dropping mad knowledge, man. Hey, KB, man, nobody told KB he was freezing up. Come on, man. You got to make sure this is clear, man. So you get this. It's a lie, and they're trying to do something with black women that I recognize from having extensively studied propaganda a long time ago. UCLA and this. I people low self-esteem. And hold
on, Judge. You got to check.
Okay.
Your audio.
Shout out to KB. Yes, thank you. Nah, man, we can't be doing that, boy. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that now. Salute to KB, man. Yeah.
They're doing something with your audio. Your audio is getting distorted. There's a little bit of delay in your.
Yeah, they always do this one.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
They always do this. I can tell you, they always do this. We're on if I start talking about the cum queen. All right.
Oh, Judge Joe Brown is saying that, yo, they actually messing with the internet because he's talking about her. And it's something that always happens when he starts to speak the truth about her. Beautiful One says, look up the history of sororities. Okay. Chrissy Hutchinson says, they can't trick me, Bolo. Man, listen. I ain't know nothing about this. I ain't lying. Sheesh.
Now, this heifer gets out there and say, baby, if you're nice, I'm going to do page 27 in the middle out of the Kama Sutra with you. And then we'll go to 53 at the top and follow up with page 112 at the bottom. And I don't have any problem with anybody sleeping around. Get your freak on. That's your business. But when you have sex for business or profit, money, you a hoe. I represented all to know what the...
Oh!
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Oh! What? Yo! Wait. Just Joe Brown ain't playing, man. Yo! Damn.
Follow up at page 112 at the bottom. And I don't have any problem with anybody sleeping around. Get your freak on. That's your business. But when you have sex for business or profit, money, you a hoe. I represented all to know what they are like. And she stepped her way.
My dad, y'all gotta pause for a minute, man. You ain't lying. Man, I'm over this bitch crying and shit.
Yo, we need an intermission. Yo. Damn, man. He said, yo, I ain't got no problems with people, you know what I'm saying, sleeping around and doing what you do, man. But if you're sleeping around and for profit, you a hoe. I said.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Oh, Kamala Harris. This is not it, ma'am. Jesus Christ. Y'all gotta share this video. Alright, y'all gotta share this video. When I post this, reaction, y'all gotta share y'all got, because I'm telling you, she's protected. There's a lot of ish behind her. Alright, so as a small channel, this video to go naturally where it's supposed to, y'all gotta share this video, man. Goodness gracious. What?
Way to the top. The LA Times detailed it often enough. She was with Willie Brown, and when she's in her 20s as a law student, what does she do? She gets hired through Willie Brown to work for this medical firm that contracts with the city of San Francisco.
Hold on, let me find out who Willie Brown is. Cause see, I like to Google. Alright. Shout out to Judge Joe Brown. Willie Brown. Willie Brown. Alright. Willie Brown, Mayor of San Francisco. There you are. Got him. Oh. Look at who we found, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is real time, baby. This is real time. We on the Marathon Mondays. Yes, Lord. Got him. Got him. Oh my God. What is this? What is this? Who is that? Who is this? Ladies and gentlemen. What? That is Mr. Willie Brown and a young whippersnapper. She's a whole... You know what? I'm going to stop. I ain't going to do all of that. What? This man, I think he was in his 60s when this whole shebang started, right? And she was in her 20s. Damn, she is selected, not elected. Oh my God. Wow. Why am I not surprised? But I'm still surprised. Goodness gracious.
This is 30-some years ago, so the amount of money would be greatly increased in today's dollars, but she was getting $72,000 a year for working a 15-hour part-time job that the newspaper said was a fraud because she never showed up. She'd...
What? Wait. Hold on. So she was, this was 30 years ago, plus. She was in her 20s, early 20s, and she was dating a man in his, way older than her, and she had a job where she was getting $70,000 a year? A job which allegedly she did not show up for?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy.
I know that no self-respecting woman respects that. There is no hard-working, self-respecting woman that respects that type of ish. None. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because according to that, allegedly you was just giving handouts. You was just allegedly sleeping your way to the top of the political ladder. Damn. That's some cold, boy. Man, listen. Yo, your past and your sins will follow you, especially when you're a public figure. Best believe that. I ain't sorry for you. Hell no. Hell to the no.
Spend the time with Mayor Brown. Now, he got her a promotion to 20 hours a week, and she wouldn't show up, but she was getting paid $120,000 a year for that.
So it increased doing nothing. 20 hours a week part-time, 120,000. Do you know how much people that do real work that don't make that type of money? Man, when you talk about privilege, oh, she could never be black. She don't know the black experience at all. Hell no. That's crazy.
And he bought her.
Yeah, exactly. How is she going to represent us? My Jamaican people, please wake up. Man, yuck, man.
Her a 750 BMW. Now, he made the connections to get her into politics. Now, the LA Times and the San Francisco Chronicle and some other stuff, they carried these articles back when about how she wanted to get on with this big firm. They wouldn't get her, so she started sleeping with one of their clients, an NBA player. Then she wanted to get on with the DA's office, so she had an affair with the assistant director. Then...
Whoa! Nah, bro. Yo, I need a soundbite of Miss 504. I'm going to get that soundbite. No, for real. Because I don't want to say it. I need to get that soundbite of Miss 504. Oh, my God. Nah, B. Yo. Man, listen, I need to get that soundbite, y'all. I need to get that soundbite. Let me see if I can find it. Does anybody have it?
Look, check this out. I'm one of the realest niggas left out here. You think I'm about to miss my chance becoming a real nigga by telling you who really did it? When I know who did it, but I ain't about to tell you, because I'm going to take the charge. That's what real niggas do. Look, the game fucked up out here. You a whole whore out here.
That's not Miss 504, but that's something. You a whole... Yo! God! Let me see if I can find it. I swear to God, I'm having too much fun with this reaction. Yo, it's just funny to me, yo. It's just funny to me. Oh my goodness. How people just believe in these people without even checking their backgrounds. That is wild. Yo, y'all give me a minute, man. Yo. Damn. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm going to see if I can find it on this one.
Everybody. Saying to the people that your titties are real. As you were digging in the bra, you held them so in case, and you found some hoodies, some socks, and a pair of stockings, and you stuffed it underneath your titty. You put them on so you can have your cleavages. So, you see, the thing is this. You could be real titties, or you could be fake titties. Mine happen to be the real fake titties. It's no secret, but I wear them well. You, on the other hand, people are on your ass over there because you went up to 8 Ds, bitch. It's D. Your whole shit is over there fucked up. Now, you know those titties is slinky, bitch. I used to rip. I tell you what you do. You got busted, didn't you? I knew what you were about, bitch, before I even had to say hello to you. I knew you was a hoe. I know what you do. Many library bitches, many wanna be these ritzy bitches like you are hoes. And you are every bit of a motherfucking hoe. Sure enough, fuck is. Fuck you thinking. But I tell you, you hoes never cease to fail with content. I'm loving it. I sure enough fuck you. Yeah. If we don't get on into the video as well, like I said, this is the video that we have. No, she's a couple of BMO BBLs and all types of shit, Michelle. She got going over there. You know, you got caught. That's all. You know what I'm saying? A bitch that comes on here and has to come into the camera like, bitch, that's how you give your shit away.
Come on, say it.
You see, you don't see me doing all that, do you?
Come
you don't
on.
see me having to hold my back.
Let's go.
Dip down, I don't have to do all that. They ain't got no motherfucking way, right?
Come on.
You, on the other hand, even this bitch over there with them big ass limp titties she got in her shirts, getting all kind of backaches and such. That particular trophy goes over there with the acting, or should I say, Mommy Dearest number 2. Yeah. Did people see your titties, bitch? Did the people in America, did they all see your titties out the countries and everything? I wasn't gonna told you, because you wasn't gonna hurt me. I'm just gonna keep it to my motherfucking self. Yeah. Where in the fuck is Dougie Doodles? Can we get to that? Fuck your titties, bitch. Fuck them titties. Don't nobody want to give a fuck about them, okay? You got caught being a hoe. You are a hoe. This other bitch getting sucked in the throats and the socks and all kinds of shit over there with her. Oh, y'all motherfuckers on here is hoes. Over there. Y'all all came together. Y'all came as hoes together. Ain't that something? Gotta let a hoe be a hoe. I ain't trying to interfere with y'all hoish ways. I guess y'all took that in college too, huh? How to be a hoe. 101. And bliss for you failed, bitch. You just don't never know how to do nothing. But you see, fatbacks, I thought you were smarter at your fucking game. I see you not, though. You're pretty weak. Everybody deserves to have a channel and be able to make money. I thought you were more wise than what the fuck I saw. You just sat there and just gave your whole life away. Did you call to schedule it first? Or did you just go on up? Yeah, that ain't what I give a fuck about. Now, he did whip your ass with some... I don't give a fuck who gets mad. That ain't what I give a fuck about. Now, he did whip your ass with some words, bitch. He tore off into you. Yo, I can't find it, man. Damn! But I'm gonna get that soundbite, you heard? I'm gonna get that soundbite. I know I am, Lord. I know I am.
And she got in through Montel Williams to get into the Hollywood scene. She Brown. She came here to meet a friend of mine who was a lady judge. Got told off by Kamala Harris because the lady judge went up to speak to Mayor Brown, and Kamala, apparently, according to the report, jumped in. That's my man. Get away from him. And the judge said he ain't my type. But anyway, you know, this has been...
What? Yo, what? Yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What? She said what? Yo, this has turned into a wreck show. Yo. Oh, my God. Let me play that back.
Hollywood scene. Brown. She came here to meet.
Oh, it's not?
A friend of mine who was a lady judge got told off by Kamala Harris because the lady judge went up to speak to Mayor Brown, and Kamala, apparently, according to the report, jumped in. That's my man. Get away from him. And the judge said he ain't my type. But anyway, you know, this has been going on. So she's sort of done the casting couch to get up. Now, I know from Hollywood there are a lot of women and these guys that did the casting couch, since it tends to be girl on girl, boy on boy now. And the thing of it is if you have talent and hold off on that, you'll get there. With whatever you do, you can make your own breaks. But if you try to do the casting couch, you get typecast, and everybody knows you're a piece of ass. So that's how you get treated. And also, there's another thing. You tend to rise quickly, but your limits hit you. Shit. Now, looking at Kamala, you see her say stuff like, today is going to be tomorrow, so tomorrow is today, so that's why we have today. Like, what the hell did you just say? Well, I've talked to some doctors, and they tell me...
Hey, check the link. Check the donation link now, man. It should be working.
That's a sign of early onset dementia. Now, she's 60 years old, and at my age, I know there are people that are 90, 100 that are sharp, and I've also witnessed some people that I've known for years who late 50.
Yo, so she's 60 now? Damn. I'm gonna go fix that.
Brown. She came here to meet a friend of mine who was a lady judge. Got told off by Kamala Harris because the lady judge went up to speak to Mayor Brown, and Kamala, apparently, according to the report, jumped in. That's my man. Get away from him. And the judge said he ain't my type. But anyway, you know, this has been going on. So she's sort of done the casting couch to get up. Now, I know from Hollywood there are a lot of women and these guys that did the casting couch, since it tends to be girl on girl, boy on boy now. And the thing of it is if you have talent and hold off on that, you'll get there. With whatever you do, you can make your own breaks. But if you try to do the casting couch, you get typecast, and everybody knows you're a piece of ass. So that's how you get treated. And also, there's another thing. You tend to rise quickly, but your limits hit you. Now, looking at Kamala, you see her say stuff like, today is going to be tomorrow, so tomorrow is today, so that's why we have today. Like, what the hell did you just say? Well, I've talked to some doctors and they tell me that's a sign of early onset dementia. Now, she's 60 years old, and at my age, I know there are people that are 90, 100 that are sharp, and I've also witnessed some people that I've known for years who late 50s, early 60s started going senile.
All right, I'm a deal with that right now because that's concerning. This whole time my donation links is not working. That's wild. Wonder why that is. And watch, I'm gonna post the same link. I bet you it worked now. I'm gonna post it again. Hey, YouTube, stop messing with me, man. Cause I'm talking about Kamala. What kind of shit is that? Y'all trying to you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people need to learn, even on YouTube. Be patient with success. That's a great point right there, man. Be patient with success. Don't force it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That should be it right there. I just dropped it a while ago. I'm gonna replace the pin. It's right there, beautiful one. Whew. This is a lot on Kamala, man. I ain't lying, man. Casting coach, that's crazy. That's crazy.
She's already suffering from dementia.
And then the dementia part, like, she really looked like, see, now people are gonna want to cancel me. But have you ever heard her, like, you know, Judge Joe is right, man. She's not that sharp, man. Can you imagine? You got Judge Joe and then you got Kamala right behind him. And that's tough.
Some of them had Alzheimer's that developed. And that circular word salad thing she's doing illustrates early onset dementia, which, considering her age, would indicate a worse situation than decrepit Biden, buzzard bait, who's ready to die and baits the buzzards to come down and feed on the carcass. So she doesn't really have what it takes because she has no experience administering things. She's been a casting couch figurehead. She did.
No wonder Obama allegedly did not support her candidacy at first. Why didn't they use Michelle Obama? Seriously. I'm just saying, compared to Kamala and her history and what's going on with, you know what I'm saying? Is she, you know what? I don't even like to get into these people's personal lives, but is she married? Is Kamala Harris married?
Didn't run the DA's office in San Francisco, though she interjected herself often. She didn't run the Attorney General's office for California. She just did political intervention. And then she got sponsored to be senator. Now, how she got there in California is she's not a parent. She has no children, though she adopted her Jewish husband's children. And that's after they were essentially in high school. But she locked up more than 1,000 parents because they supposedly had delinquent children. And a lot of these parents basically single.
Man, what is going on with this thing, man? Michelle likes her vacations too much. Okay, VMAC, I ain't know.
Female parents, mothers, black mothers, drop the kids off, say, on the steps of the school, and the kid played hooky. They didn't know, but they got.
Hey, shout out to Beautiful One, man. It didn't pop up on the screen. I don't know what's going on. To be honest with you, it didn't pop up on the screen at all. I didn't hear it, but on my phone, I do see the donation on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So, Beautiful One, turn me up with the 50. Oh my God, Beautiful One, salute, goddamn! Oh yes, make him mad, baby. Woo! Big salute to Beautiful One. Thanks for showing so much love to the platform. I appreciate you. Alright. I don't know why it don't play. I guess something is wrong with stream elements, because right now it's just buffering. I don't know what's going on with stream elements. It's buffering like a mug, boy. I don't know what's going on. I can't even log out. I don't know what the hell going on with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even see the donation. You know? Let me check something real quick. Before I do, let me continue to play this in the meantime.
Locked up. She gave out the stiffest sentence if I start talking about the cum queen. All right? Now, this heifer gets out there and say, baby, if you're nice, I'm going to do page 27 in the middle out of the Kama Sutra with you. And then we'll go to 53 at the top and follow up with page 112 at the bottom. And I don't have any problem with anybody sleeping around. Get your freak on. That's your business. But when you have sex for business or profit, money, profit, you a hoe. I represented all to know what they are like. And she stepped her way to the top. The LA Times detailed it often enough. She was with Willie Brown, and when she's in her 20s as a law student, what does she do? She gets hired through Willie Brown to work for this medical firm, contracts with the city of San Francisco. This is 30-some years ago, so the amount of money would be greatly increased in today's dollars, but she was getting $72,000 a year for working a 15-hour part-time job that the newspaper said was a fraud because she never showed up. She'd spend the time with Mayor Brown. Now, he got her a promotion to 20 hours a week, and she wouldn't show up, but she was getting paid $120,000 a year for that. And he bought her a 750 BMW. Now, he made the connections to get her into politics. Now, the LA Times and the San Francisco Chronicle and some other stuff, they carried these articles back when about how she wanted to get on with this big firm. They wouldn't get her, so she started sleeping with one of their clients, an NBA player. Then she wanted to get on with the DA's office, so she had an affair with the assistant director. Then she got in through Montel Williams to get into the Hollywood scene. She still hanging with Willie Brown. She came here to meet a friend of mine who was a lady judge, got told off by Kamala Harris because the lady judge went up to speak to Mayor Brown, and Kamala apparently, according to the report, jumped in. That's my man. Get away from him. And the judge said he ain't my type. But anyway, you know, this has been going on. So she's sort of done the casting couch to get up. Now, I know from Hollywood, there are a lot of women and these guys on the casting couch, since it tends to be girls.
The casting couch, bro, man, listen.
Girl on girl, boy on boy now.
Yo.
And the thing of it is if you have talent and hold off on that, you'll get there. With whatever you do, you can make your own breaks. But if you try to do the casting couch, you get typecast, and everybody knows you're a piece of ass. So that's how you get treated. And also, there's another thing. You tend to rise quickly, but your limits hit you. Now, look.
Now, this is a lesson to all women, young women, extremely young women. You lose your value when you throw your body around to get up the ladder in corporations or society. All right? The men that sleep with you, 99% of them, 99.9% of them have no respect for you. There's going to be whispers about who you are and how you came up. They are all speaking with each other. Then there's the people that see you sleeping around and they're talking. So word goes around. Listen, protect your integrity. Value yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be a Kamala Harris. Seriously. This ain't it. You're telling me that he said the newspapers documented her espionages. VMAX says what? What VMAX said? All of her clothes have Velcro instead of buttons. And zipper.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
She bragged about locking our people up. Yo, what is going on, man? What is going on, man? How? She's allegedly. I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that.
Looking at Kamala, you see her say stuff like today is going to be tomorrow, so tomorrow is today, so that's why we have today. Like, what the hell did you just say? Well, I've talked to some doctors and they tell me that's a sign of early onset dementia. Now, she's 60 years old, and at my age, I know there are people that are 90, 100 that are sharp, and I've also witnessed some people that I've known for years who late 50s, early 60s started going senile.
You know what? I'm gonna protect my brain, boy. Yeah, these next 10 years of my life, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna start eating right, exercising, sleeping enough. Yeah, I don't want to have that, boy. I want my brain to be sharp and my body, even in ages. That ain't it, boy. Whoo, that ain't it. Lord have mercy.
They started suffering from dementia. Some of them had Alzheimer's that developed. And that circular word salad thing she's doing illustrates early onset dementia, which, considering her age, would indicate a worse situation than decrepit Biden, buzzard bait, who's ready to die. And
all right, so I believe the donation link is not working. Something is going on with Stream Elements. I don't know what's going on. I see Beautiful One's donation, but it did not pop up in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin another link. Yeah, I'm gonna pin another link. I'm gonna pin the PayPal direct link, and you guys just let me know that you donated, and I'll look and I'll salute you. So you see, it's a new pinned link. All right. Wow, this is crazy.
Baits the buzzards to come down and feed on the carcass. So she doesn't really have what it takes because she has no experience administering things. She's been a casting couch figurehead. She didn't run the DA's office in San Francisco, though she interjected herself often. She didn't run the Attorney General's office for California. She just did political intervention. And then she got sponsored to be senator. Now,
man, listen, when Judge Joe Brown is talking, it's hard to cut him off. I'm talking about, I just be like, what?
How she got there in California is she's not a parent. She has no children, though she adopted her Jewish husband's children. And that's after they were essentially in high school.
Oh, she married a Jewish husband and she has no children? Interesting. So she doesn't know what it's like to be. Thank you, Cutting Edge. There you go. That's what's up. She don't know what it like to be you know what I'm saying, a parent, to be a mother. Like, you know, that process. You know.
But she locked up more than 1,000 parents because they supposedly had delinquent children. And a lot of these parents, basically single female parents, mothers, black mothers, dropped the kids off, say, on the steps of the school, and the kid played hooky. They didn't know, but they got locked up. She gave out the stiffest sentences in the United States for simple possession of marijuana in San Francisco, of all places, but to black males, not to the white ones.
Oh, so allegedly she just targeted black. Wow. Everything is making sense now. Yep. Everything is making sense now. She doesn't have children. Well, not of her own anyway. She doesn't know what.
Because I'm favored by God. Like when I see people's lives and stuff, I don't even look at them. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to look at nothing I don't want to have.
Ray Baba, subscribe to the channel.
Ray Baba, salute. Welcome to the family. Salute, 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 salute. Man. Woo. Lord have mercy.
She had pogroms against black males. The California Supreme Court on one occasion had to order her to surrender exculpating evidence on somebody convicted of a murder.
Kevin Cooper, that's who he's talking about. Kevin Cooper. Like, why would you hold on to the DNA evidence that can prove that this man is innocent? That's wild. And he's a black man too. And
habitually intervened to keep black men from being put on parole so they could be used as firefighters to fight these California wildfires they had, forest fires. She's got a whole list of horrors that she has committed in the interest of her ambitions, whatever they were.
Oh, wow.
And black men have suffered. Now, she's used black men, and she exemplifies the attitude that I saw in the prostitutes and dancers, many of each that I've represented over the years. And that's that they disdain men. And it seems her mother was a staunch feminist, and that's who raised her, because mom and dad couldn't get along with each other and they quickly broke up.
Wait.
She had a sister, who, by the way, is an aunt by marriage.
Her mom was a feminist? Oh, it's done. Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh my God. Oh, that's a monster. If your mother raised you as a feminist, you are a monster. Because you have grown to hate men from that early age. Listen, just as how a woman doesn't want a man in power that is a narcissist or a sexist or a misogynist, I as a man don't want a feminist to run my country. I'm letting it be known. Period. Oh, you are not thinking like, you know what I'm saying? And then your track record legally is going after men, black men, for marijuana? Over 1,000 families? Kevin Cooper? Nah, B. Hey, thank you, Judge Joe Brown, for putting this in full context. This is unbelievable. This right here, unbelievable. If it wasn't coming from Judge Joe Brown, I probably wouldn't believe it. I probably would. Wow.
Senator. Now, how she got there in California is she's not a parent. She has no children, though she adopted her Jewish husband's children. And that's after they were essentially in high school. But she locked up more than 1,000 parents because they supposedly had delinquent children. And a lot of these parents, basically single female parents, mothers, black mothers, dropped the kids off, say, on the steps of the school, and the kid played hooky. They didn't know, but they got locked up. She gave out the stiffest sentences in the United States for simple possession of marijuana in San Francisco, of all places, but to black males, not to the white.
So she gave out the harshest sentences for marijuana in Cali, where they always be talking about marijuana. Yeah, that looks like you're targeting us, boy. I ain't lying.
Right. She had pogroms against black males. The California Supreme Court on one occasion had to order her to surrender exculpating evidence on somebody convicted of a murder. She habitually intervened to keep black men from being put on parole so they could be used as firefighters to fight these California wildfires they had, forest fires. She's got a whole list of horrors that she has committed in the interest of her ambitions, whatever they were. And black men have suffered. Now, she's used black men, and she exemplifies the attitude that I saw in the prostitutes and dancers, many of each that I've represented over the years. And that's that they disdain men. And it seems her mother was a staunch feminist, and that's who raised her, because mom and dad couldn't get along with each other and they quickly broke up. So she had a sister, who, by the way, is an aunt by marriage with Jussie Smollett. You remember the noose around the neck and the fake lynching attempt up in Chicago to get Cory Booker and Kamala Harris through the door on bringing back up something that John Conyers introduced in 1997 as the anti-lynch bill, now known as the Emmett Till anti-lynch bill, that has absolutely nothing to do with lynching, but everything with interjecting sexual orientation into American federal criminal law. Now, away from that, back to her. We have One West Bank.
Yo, this is information overload. Yo, this is diabolical, bro. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. Like, the level of detail and how all the pieces fit together. It's I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned, bro. What? Man, I can't look at this lady the same way again. No, sir.
That was owned by the billionaire George Soros. It was CEO'd by Mnuchin, who infamously was with the Obama administration. Well, they defrauded a lot of people with this mortgage bundling scheme, and throughout California, various counties returned a total of more than 5,200 counts of indictments against One West Bank and Mnuchin for felonious conduct. So Mnuchin and Soros sponsored, raised a lot of money, and got it through some channels to get Kamala Harris elected as Attorney General for California. She used the authority of that office to consolidate all of these indictments and get them dismissed. And then a few weeks later, Soros sold One West Bank for $4.2 billion. And a lot of people were out of their houses, homes, investments, and were destitute as a result. So that evil has not been corrected. Now,
Man, bro, so you telling me like her actions put people in a position where they became homeless? Yo, man, what are we doing right now, bro? What are we actually doing? I don't even know what we're doing.
When she was in office,
I gotta play that back.
Aunt by marriage with Jussie Smollett. You remember the noose around the neck and the fake lynching attempt up in Chicago to get Cory Booker and Kamala Harris through the door on bringing back up something that John Conyers introduced in 1997 as the anti-lynch bill, now known as the Emmett Till anti-lynch bill, that has absolutely nothing to do with lynching, but everything with interjecting sexual orientation into American federal criminal law. Now, away from that, back to her. We have One West Bank that was owned by the billionaire George Soros. It was CEO'd by Mnuchin, who infamously was with the Obama administration. Well, they defrauded a lot of people with this mortgage bundling scheme, and throughout California, various counties returned a total of more than 5,200 counts of indictments against One West Bank and Mnuchin for felonious conduct. So Mnuchin and Soros sponsored, raised a lot of money, and got it through some channels to get Kamala Harris elected as Attorney General for California. She used the authority of that office to consolidate all of these indictments and get them dismissed. And then a few weeks later, Soros sold One West Bank for $4.2 billion. And a lot of people were out of their houses, homes, investments, and were destitute as a result. So that evil has not been corrected. Now,
man, this is cruelty, bro. This is... Nah. This is pure evil, bro. Then outside of Kamala Harris sleeping her way to the top, these things that she's a part of, pure evil. Nah. I can't look past this. I'm in shock right now, to be honest with you. I really am in shock. Some of the people on my main channel, hit the link, it's pinned right there. Come over to Bolo V&R 2.0. This is pure evil. This is pure evil.
Now, when she was in office in San Francisco, she had every opportunity to take some steps using the authority of the district attorney's office to come up with rehabilitative programs, to get training and vocational education for all these people that were living in Oakland and Richmond in her district. She did nothing except try to put his people in jail. Nothing about assisting to deal with parenting skills and certain type of black women in Richmond and Oakland who were having problems with their male children. She just chose to put them in jail. Then she's got a history of opportunistically exploiting the moment. Now,
my Jamaican people, if you find a politician or a attorney general or anybody in politics that aspire to go to the top and you see they have a record of just locking people up, no rehabilitation efforts, no trying to, have these people become, reformed. They're not trying to save them. They're not trying to help them in no way. They're just want to lock them up and turn them into a bigger monster when they come out so they can lock them up again. You have to understand that these people are an enemy of progress and an enemy of the people. All right? There are certain crimes that, like you could really, the situation, the context of what it is, I think you're a good brother, low key, and we can help you to become a productive member of society if you're willing. But if you as that official in that position of power, just go straight to locking them up and not trying to help them, I think that's horrible, man. I really do.
On the world scene, this woman who has no experience with diplomacy except what we've seen as an abject failure when they gave her the go to be the chief diplomat on the ground in Europe for the United States. She just embarrassed the hell out of the country with her word salad nonsense. We found she had not grown out of her California habit of being extremely lazy, and we had this mass turnover. Her staff who indicated that they were just disgusted at staying up late at night and doing all this work to give her briefings, and she wouldn't pay any attention. And from the lawyers that I know in California who actually dealt with her in a courtroom, they said instead of preparation, she just hiked up her hemline when she wanted to make an impression. So that's the kind of thing we have. But we're left with someone that has also failed when they got given a real task. Remember, she's the border czar. So do we have any control over the border? No. We've got all of these folks just crashing across who are going to usurp the positions of black people in the economy. She's already talking about taking these tens of millions who've crashed the border and fast-tracking them so they can vote and get all of the citizenship rights and bypassing or cutting the line on these people who've actually tried to do it right.
No wonder Kamala Harris has talked about fast-tracking these people that came through the border so they can vote. Because the people that are already here in America know her history. So you're gonna get a pool of people that don't understand what's really going on in American politics, don't know what you really about, but because you gave them the opportunity to become a citizen, now they're gonna feel indebted to you. So now they're gonna automatically vote for you then. So a whole new voters list. Man, talk about illegal activity. Talk about abuse of power. Wow! Allegedly! Jesus Christ. This is, man, listen. This is just me thinking out loud, you know what I'm saying? Nothing I'm saying is factual. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is heavy. Oh, God has to intervene. No. Listen, man. I've been watching all these world leaders since the pandemic. If God does not intervene, it's hell, bruh. I'm telling you, it is hell on earth. I'm talking about hell on earth on everybody's doorstep. If these are the type of people that are running for office, I'm going through it here in Jamaica with Andrew Holness. I'm wondering if we're going to even have a general election the way how they're moving. I'm wondering if we're going to have a civil war with the indigenous people versus the police and the state. Shout out to Goldmouth, Brian776. Hit the link and come over to the backup channel. Miss Chicago, come over to the backup channel, alright? Bolo V&R 2.0. The live link is right there. That's where I'm at. I just wanted to do this because I noticed people wasn't getting notifications. I've been on for 4 hours. And for some reason, this topic of Kamala Harris, people haven't been getting the notifications. So all y'all over there, come over here. And this is an exclusive reaction too. Alright?
Wait. We have a situation where California and the thing that she's supporting through Newsom, they're trying.
Say that, beautiful one. They do not care about the future of our children. This got to be the devil's work. I'm telling you, it has to be. Any entity, any group, any government that is actively attacking the welfare of children, I'm telling you, something ain't right, boy. Something ain't right.
Talking about taking these tens of millions who crashed the border and fast-tracking them so they can vote and get all of the citizenship rights and bypassing or cutting the line on these people who've actually tried to do it the right way. We have a...
Thank you, Judge. For the people that did it the right way, that went and got their visa from wherever they're from to go to the United States, right? Did it the right way to become a citizen, right? Whether they got married to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be. But they went through legal avenues to become a citizen of America. Man, that you just letting illegal immigrants in through the border. And I'm going to show you how bad a state Jamaica is in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you how bad. Jamaica is in such a terrible state that people would go through the avenue to go to America illegally through those same planes than stay in Jamaica. Let that sink in. Yo, things are so bad for some Jamaicans that they are willing to go through the illegal channels all the way through Mexico, you know, just to get through to America. That's how bad things are in Jamaica. Wow.
Situation where California and the thing that she's supporting through Newsom, they're trying to end homeless shelters out there for ordinary Americans who are down and out and use the facilities to put in the illegals. You've got massive outbreaks of hepatitis, HIV. You've got a problem with measles epidemics and a horrendous tuberculosis strain that has no known cure that is spreading. You've got people from gangs.
What? Oh, this part.
Emptied penitentiaries in South America. You've got people who are...
There is a gang in South America that I heard about. Huge gang. And a lot of the immigrants that are coming in America, it came on the news. I saw it. Judge Joe Brown just talked about it. Bro, that, you know, listen. I don't understand. I really don't understand people's thinking. I really don't understand how somebody can support this current administration in America. Just by that alone, just the border alone, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I just don't. I'm confused. I really am. I'm confused, genuinely.
Sexual offenders, predators, homicidal maniacs. You've got drug dealers. You've got all sorts of criminality that she did absolutely nothing to vet coming across the border. You've got this thing going on in Ukraine and also in Gaza. And you've got enemies of the country. You've got all of these military-aged Chinese males who are coming across, sleeping in uniform backpack tents with collective community stoves that they can pack. And I'm sure these people who have a thing against the United States have brought over military-grade explosives that nobody checked them for, gotten government transportation to the cities and critical locations they needed to get to, and they planted those explosives, and on cue, if necessary, they'll detonate them and make 911 look like a...
Yo, I'm going to play that again. All right? Because I heard, I did do a reaction to it on my main channel. There's this person on Instagram. I think it's called Bambino, and he's a former CIA agent, I believe, or FBI agent. He got a podcast, right? And he talked about it. He said all the illegal immigrants coming in, he's getting intel that some of them might be, or most likely is, military, ex-military from countries around the world that are not friends of America. So you're telling me that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are proponents, advocates, promoters of having that kind of chaos in America? Ladies and gentlemen, my Jamaican people, what are you talking about when you say you're supporting her because she's a black woman and you're supporting her because she's for the immigrants? What? Can you imagine your leader here in Jamaica welcoming in people that are enemies of Jamaica that could possibly do what Judge Joe Brown just outlined, which I will play back again? Listen to this.
Tuberculosis strain that has no known cure that is spreading. Offenders, predators, homicidal maniacs. You've got drug dealers. You've got all sorts of criminality that she did absolutely nothing to vet coming across the border. You've got this thing going on in Ukraine and also in Gaza. And you've got enemies of the country. You've got all of these military-aged Chinese males who are coming across, sleeping in uniform backpack tents with collective community stoves that they can pack. And I'm sure these people who have a thing against the United States have brought over military-grade explosives that nobody checked them for, gotten government transportation to the cities and critical locations they needed to get to, and they planted those explosives, and on cue, if necessary, they'll detonate them and make 911 look like a Boy Scout meeting.
Imagine these ex-military coming into the cities in important areas where you have always a large group of people trafficking through there. Like thousands of people walk through there at any given time of the day in major cities. And imagine these military people that we don't know like what their actual skill set are, plant explosives in these areas, right? Just sitting there, just waiting for the cue to go pop. And then you see, is it the 4th of July? You see a 4th of July like you never seen in your life. Hassan, what up, man? I'm on the 2.0. Come over. Right? That's where I'm doing the presentation. I just wanted to let the people know. Right? Come over. Because, I don't know, I've been on for 4 hours and I've not had 30 people come through on the live. I don't know what is going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe because I'm talking about Kamala Harris. Maybe that's it. But yo, just imagine that. A 4th of July that you never seen before. Like, that is chaos unmeasurable. I only seen that in a cartoon, ladies and gentlemen. Only in a cartoon have I ever seen that. I don't know if you guys watch the Avatar, the female version cartoon when they had Republic City. It's so funny it's called Republic City. Yeah, Republic City. And I remember the underground people that was living underground and had these special skill set of blocking people's bending. They set the entire city on boom, 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 boom. You said, I'm just now able to chat. YouTube is tripping. Brian, YouTube is tripping. Are you subbed up? If you're not subbed up, you can't chat. If you're not a subscriber, you can't chat. Remember 3 years ago, the amount of elders that dropped out? Oh, you talking about in the pandemic. You're talking about the people that, like Mr. Dr. Sabi and them. Right, Chrissy? Man, that's wild, man.
So we have had a total failure.
All right, so something is going on with YouTube. I don't know if it's just this stream or anybody else is experiencing it, but that's the second person that said they couldn't type. That's weird.
Of responsibility, a lack of aptitude, a disgraceful denegation of being able to carry out the task of being border czar. We have an embarrassment to the country when it comes to international diplomacy. We have a person that has illustrated this thing throughout life, and she's not young anymore in spite of her comporting around in pearls and bucks and chucks. She's 60 plus years old. She was born in 1960.
Wait, so they're removing my subs? Yo, hey, somebody call Rodney. How do I complain to YouTube? This is wild, man. What is going on? Why is YouTube removing my subs? What the hell?
64. So what is she supposed to do? She's been whoring her way through her career. So what's she supposed to be, an old hoe? I mean, I hate to be crude, but that's what you're getting. So what's supposed to happen when she has to deal with Putin or Xi Jinping, the premier of China, have one of her Negro slaves bring her in a rolled up naked in a carpet and throw her at Putin's feet, and he's like, say, hey, ho, get up. I got better around my place anyway. I don't want.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Yo, it's not funny, but the way how Judge Joe Brown said that, have her naked, wrapped up in a carpet, and just roll out to Putin. Putin is like, listen, man, I've got better. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Man, listen, I know a lot of people is going to be triggered. But when you got the reputation that Kamala Harris has, it travels with you. She's never going to escape this. Because it's well documented that she slept her way to the top. Goodness gracious. No wonder they're messing with my stream. But we gonna talk the truth. We gonna say that. You heard me? Because Asman 504 would say, you was being a whole hoe out here.
Won't you? You know, so
I'm gonna find that soundbite. I'm gonna find that soundbite, goddammit.
I was just about to come on camera, but I'm scared.
Missy. Oh, we got to support Missy. All these coons against Missy. Well, young brothers, you've seen this kind of game run on you. You see it on the streets. All these heifers that out there hustling you. This is one of them that did it big time, and you want that to run you? Oh, evil Trump. Look here. I remember I hadn't been to New York for years and years, and this is back in the 90s, and I'm a sitting judge, right? So there's a conference. I go there, and I run into some guys I haven't seen for a long time. Hey, Joe, man, let's go hang out at some of the clubs. Yeah, man, I'm down for New York clubs, man. Yeah, I'm a bachelor. Let's go party, man. Yeah. So we go to these clubs, and there's this tall white boy. He's walking in. He doesn't have any security. He's sitting down, glad-handing everybody, buying drinks, having a good time, and everybody is trying to get over to him. You know, the Al Sharptons and the Jesse Jacksons and everybody, and all of the rap artists and black celebrities. You know, I was just ordinary people then. I wasn't in that crew, but I checked it out. I said, who's dude, man? Oh, that's Trump. Trump. That's it. Trump. Yeah, the dude that on that building, Trump Towers down there. I said, oh, the billionaire? I said, yeah. I said, man, you know, he hangs with black folk all the time. And everybody. loved him. Now he's a villain because he turned out to be the Baba Yaga, the boogeyman, because he is not pro-rainbow. And that's what we...
Oh, sorry about that. I was saying, now I see why they're against Trump. Because he's against the rainbow community. You seen the rallies that they did. I saw them in the rally saying, we're coming for your children. We're coming for your children. I remember that. I never forgot that. Ever. Salute to the people in the chat. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Thank you so much. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Right? So because... Said, what she say? For the 2 people watching me on here, come over to my backup channel. I hear the music, not Bolo. What? Oh, don't tell me they're messing with me. I'm still got sound. Yo, can y'all hear me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You guys can now? Oh, I was about to get on my conspiracy mode, goddammit. Yo, I was about to trip. I'm talking about a whole trip. Not a trip that you go on vacation, but a real... I was about to trip. So Trump is against the rainbow community. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Because Trump is talking about God and saving the kids from mutilation with their transgender agenda. So that's why they against Trump so hard. Pause.
We're really looking at right now. If you support Kamala Harris, what you're supporting is that mess you saw for the opening of the Olympics, that ceremony. If you support Kamala Harris, you're supporting what they're doing in California right now, which is parents can't be told that their children are being talked into transitioning to something else, to being freaks. What you are voting for is boys who still got swinging dicks being able to use your shower rooms if you're a girl, your restrooms if you're a girl or a woman, being able to sit there and talk about you can't exclude them because they want to put on a sports bra from beating your daughters up in an athletic contest. That's what you're voting for. Now, let's be real. There's more to it. Some places like where I am, you know, the only protection you can get because her folk are running, her blue folk are running the cities and they aren't safe. They've gone to hell because they took manhood out of the hood and the hallway. They want to do that on a worse scale. So we at least can arm up in some places so you can protect yourself and your family. But they want to take that away. They want to sit there and restrict what you can say. And you know the problems that you have when you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and anything else with getting demonetized and censored because you say something that somebody disagrees with or you hurt some folks' feelings. You can show all the damn porn you want. Pornhub it all day long. And nobody gives a damn. You can say the N-word and everything else, but you can't say certain other words if certain select folk get their feelings hurt or their feelings ruffled and know, oh my God, somebody got shamed. You can't do that. They're getting deep off into suppression of speech, censorship, and everything is run by this propaganda engine that they just have out there. It's beginning to look just like Nazi Germany in the late 1920s and 1930s. It's fascism. And that's what you get.
God damn.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
So Judge Joe Brown, you telling me allegedly the impression that they gave us about Trump is actually projection? So Judge Joe Brown, you telling me that the over censorship is the same thing that they did in Nazi Germany? So Judge Joe Brown, you telling me that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is what they're trying to make Trump out to be? Lord have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy. Have mercy. I hope my people can hear me. Have mercy. That could possibly do. Yo, it's not funny, but
Olympics, that ceremony. If you support Kamala Harris, you're supporting the transitioning to something still got swinging dicks, being able to use your shower rooms if you're a girl, your restrooms if you're a girl or a woman. And nobody gives a damn. You can say the N-word and somebody got changed. You can't do that. Thing is run by this propaganda 1920s.
Damn.
All right.
I just wanted to find out if y'all can hear me, because I see some people saying that they can hear me, they can't hear me. So I'm like, yo, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? For the people watching on the main channel, come over to the backup channel. All right. 2.0. The link is pinned right there in the comment section. Yeah, Judge Joe Brown is just ethers all over, man. Sheesh. Wow.
Hitting right now. And if you vote for this witch, that's what you're doing.
So let me ask you this, Judge. What do you think about the identity politics that they're doing? Because they're going to heavily focus on Miss Kamala being a woman. They're going to say that everything that everybody says to her is misogynistic, it's toxic, it's all these words. What are we going to do to stop women from just voting for her just because she's a black woman? Or they think
a lot of black women say hell no. And see, the point is that's the censorship and the propaganda engine I'm talking about. It isn't like that out in the real world and out on the streets. You get these folk that always have to be trendy. They're repeating what they hear on the news, but the news is lying. They had a thing in there where several thousand people showed up. The local news agency, there weren't even hardly 80 people showed up.
Bingo.
You know, and you talk to black women who've been in the job market, job place, the working place, and they'll tell you, never again in life, after going through the miserable experience of working for a woman, will they work for another. And a lot of women don't want that either. That's just the propaganda thing that they're putting out. Like, everybody is not damn rainbow, but if you look at Walt Disney, television, mainstream media, and the movies, you'd think at least half the country runs around swishing with panties on and got swinging dicks. They don't.
Bingo.
The actual facts are less than 0.5%. Less than 0.5% of the American public is tranny. Less than 1% is lesbian, and less than 1.5% is male homosexual. You're starting to look just like Nazi Germany in the late 1920s and 1930s. It's fascism. And that's what you're getting right now. And if you vote for this witch, that's what you're doing.
So let me ask you this, Judge. What do you think about the identity politics that they're doing? Because they're going to heavily focus on Miss Kamala being a woman. They're going to say that everything that everybody says to her is misogynistic, it's toxic, it's all these words. What are we going to do to stop women from just voting for her just because she's a black woman? Or they think
a lot of black women say hell no. And see, the point is that's the censorship and the propaganda engine I'm talking about. It isn't like that out in the real world and out on the streets. You get these folk that always have to be trendy. They're repeating what they hear on the news, but the news is lying. They had a thing in there where several thousand people showed up in the local news agency. There weren't even hardly 80 people showed up. You know, and you talk to black women who've been in the job market, job place, the working place, and they'll tell you, never again in life, after going through the miserable experience of working for a woman, will they work for another. And
Again, oh man, I keep muting myself. I'm on mute. Sorry about that. I didn't want to disturb Judge Joe Brown. Beautiful one. I'm saying, do you feel comfortable enough to hit the link? Nobody will see you, right? You don't have to put on your camera, none of that. They'll be able to hear the conversation though. I would love for you to come up here and share your actual thoughts on this topic, especially the Kamala Harris and the part of never ever working with a woman ever again. Yeah, I would love for you, a person that's a businesswoman, obviously, somebody that's been around the world and you got experience. You know what I'm saying? It would be so powerful hearing from you. I should fly him out his own. Yo, can y'all hear me, yo? What the hell going on, man? Y'all telling me you can't hear me? You got experience. You know what I'm saying? It would be so powerful hearing from you. I should fly him out his own. Yo, can y'all hear me, yo? What the? Yeah, y'all can hear me. Hey, fly me out, bro. It's all good. Hey, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just send me a 50 and put myself back. That's another 50 in my pocket. So it's all good. Hey, Andre, it's going to take 150 to fly me out, bro. It's going to take 150 to fly me out, man. Fly me out. I ain't lying.
Repeating what they hear on the news, but the news is lying. They had a thing in there where several thousand people showed up in the local news agency. There weren't
Hey, beautiful one, say less.
Even hardly 80 people showed up. You know, and you talk to black women who've been in the job market, job place, the working place, and they'll tell you, never again in life, after going through the miserable experience of working for a woman, will they work for another.
Wow.
And a lot of women don't want that either. That's just a propaganda thing that they're putting out. Like, everybody is not damn rainbow, but if you look at Walt Disney, television, mainstream media, and the movies, you'd think at least half the country runs around swishing with panties on and got swinging dicks.
Yeah, these small groups of people, minute percentage of people, tend to have the power to give the illusion that they're the majority. I'm telling you right now, if you should ask half of America, hey, Andre, I appreciate you, bro. You already know. But you can still fly me out. I'm just saying. All donations are welcome. Bro, you can still fly me out. All I'm saying is, right, if you should ask the majority of Americans about how they feel about the LGBTQ community, behind closed doors, how they feel, what they will say on this platform and what they will say behind closed doors is, I'm talking about east and west apart. All right? They ain't close. I'm telling you. All right? And that's the only reason why America is not labeled as homophobic. Hey, there you go, beautiful one. Say, I'll bring you back. Andre, come on, man. Send it through. Turn me up.
That is funny, honey.
Yo, he said he about to fly me off my own panel. That's
oh my God,
crazy.
That is funny.
But I gave you the price though, and beautiful one says she'll match it. Goddamn.
They don't. The actual facts are less than 0.5%. Less than 0.5% of the American public is tranny. Less than 1% is lesbian, and less than 1.5% is male homosexual. You got 4 to 4.5% to swing both ways. But if you listen to mainstream media, you get the exact same kind of lie they're telling about her popularity, which is,
yo, that's a little bit over 7% of the people in America that is with this thing. So I guess they have strategically positioned themselves in positions of power to affect the type of bullying of people that have their opinions of their lifestyle. very interested. I said this years ago, man. The initial purpose of the LGBT, purpose, I believe, was hijacked. It's no longer about their rights. It's about violating other people's rights, like your freedom of speech. Like, you can't say how you really feel about their lifestyle, because you could get publicly prosecuted, canceled, lose your business, lose your job, and all of these things. It is the only reason, right? It is the only reason why people have not said what they really feel about their lifestyle. Listen, man, people will roast a man that walk down the street that don't even dress right. I'm talking about a heterosexual man. He look, you know what I'm saying? He look dusty. He don't look clean. He ain't got the right shoes on. Like, they'll do that to him. A man dressed up in a colorful wig, in stilettos, right? With a goddamn thong on, with nets on his legs, right? And a bra strapped to his chest. What do you think they're gonna honestly say about him? They're gonna clown the hell out of him if they could freely clown the hell out of him. But what you have done in the LGBT community is gained fake respect. The people don't really respect y'all. They just don't want to lose their business. They don't just want to lose their job. So you know what they say? I love all people.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Yo, that is one of the biggest cap that everybody in the world has been saying, or in America, Jamaica, and other places have been saying. It is the biggest cap in the world, bro. No, there's no greater cap than I love all people. Nobody loves all people. Some people don't even love their family, much less you that decided to do whatever with yourself. This is the honest truth. This is why I came on the internet saying I am pro the nuclear family. Oh, you hitting the buy in 2 weeks. Keep this up. I'll bring you with. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got a connection. Oh shit. Oh shit. That is the only reason why people don't say what they really, really feel about your lifestyle. I'm telling you, LGBTQ people. Now listen, there's some cool, there's some level-headed people, right? There's some cool people, you know what I'm saying, that don't make it, you know, they keep their private life their private life. They don't just, you know what I'm saying, they don't just make people uncomfortable. But you can't force people to be comfortable when they're uncomfortable. You know what that is? Bullying. It's called bullying. It's the same thing that rapists do. Force a young girl or a young boy to be comfortable in an uncomfortable position. Y'all ain't no different in full context for trying to force people to be comfortable with y'all interactions and your lifestyle. Y'all ain't no different. But you have a whole government behind you. You have a whole system behind you. Outside of that, people that are religious and have their beliefs are also being bullied to shut the hell up and don't say anything. They can't say what their Bible really means. They can't talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. The fact that God is totally against all that ish. But guess what? The talking of us, the people, is important, to be honest. But you see, when God start acting, when God start letting it be on the... And shout out, listen. Shout out to Candace Owens. Shout out to Candace Owens for letting that dude in the interview know, sir, you are committing a sin. According to the religion, according to Bible, it is a sin. This is a fact. This is not my opinion. All right? It's well documented how God feels about your lifestyle. All right? The Bible talks about how blessed is a man when he finds a wife. How much favor God gives him when he actually finds a wife and have children. One of the key things that God said to man is to multiply the earth. How do you achieve that? Going down that route. Impossible. Impossible.
Half the damn country supposed to be that way. In Marvel Comics and Walt Disney, for example, since Stan Lee died, have committed themselves to taking these comic book heroes and either making half of them that kind of rainbow or creating them.
Oh my God. Oh, there's so much. They've even attacked the cartoons I used to watch as a kid. They're turning them into homosexuals and trans and all of this shit. Yo, y'all just, ew. Y'all have no boundaries, man. Couldn't you make a cartoon and make your own characters for y'all to watch? Why did you have to make Batman, Superman, Robin, Wonder Woman, like all of these? Why? Yo, hey, listen, man. My African people that still believe in a nuclear family, we have to produce our own media. We have to produce our own cartoons. We have to produce our own educational programs. We have to produce our own films. She said, look up Ed Buck. Yeah, Don Lemon. Yep. Don Lemon, Ed Buck. Let me look that up real quick. Man, oh man. Boy, I tell you. Ain't that something? Ed Buck. Ed Buck. Peter Buck is an American convicted felon Democratic Party donor, former founder of Meckham. Okay. He gets 30 years in prison. God damn. Whoa, wait, what? 30 years in prison for drugging gay men. 2 fatality. He found guilty on charges that he injected the men with methamphetamine in exchange for sex, leading to overdose. Bro, man, listen. I need a wife, and I need bodyguards that are females. That listen. I'm going back to what I said initially. I need wives. All right. I need wives. I need multiple wives. All right. And they're going to be my goddamn superhero. Like, they bear arms. They know martial arts. And I ain't going nowhere without them. Business meetings, nowhere. Because this shit is wild. They don't drink from nobody. None of that. Because, yo, You telling me you got a dude out here jugging men and yo, I don't even want to go to the club no more, bro. I'm glad I stopped drinking. Are you kidding me? What the?
Walt Disney is taking the cartoon characters and trying to make it that way. You have a backlash against it, and to show you what the real deal is, Bud Light, the blue can of beer that used to be so popular. They put that damn freak on with his blue panties and blue bra in a bubble bath, and they lost a hell of a lot of their business because that's the real American public. They say hell no. So the
bingo. Bud Light tried the Americans, and they failed when they tried to put that transgender guy on there. I remember that. Man, who was it? There was this, it was an actor that came out and he put the beer and shot it up. KB played it. I remember that. Wow. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Lord have mercy.
real American public is out there saying hell no. The real black women that are strong women are out there saying hell no. And you give them a bad name because you get this chick that played hoe to get someplace. Any woman can play that, but a lot of them say hell no. I'm going to do it the right way because I have talent, I have ability, and I work hard. Now,
yeah, it is. I played a video earlier. It is truly disrespectful that it is alleged that she only got her position because she's black and she's a woman. Or she's not black, but the perception that she's black, the lie that she's black and she's a woman. That is, what's his first name, beautiful one? What's his first name? That's crazy.
that is one of the bottom lines out there. She's an embarrassment to real black women. She has no connection with this damn country. She did not grow up here. Her people are not from here. So what is it that makes all of the colored mammies running around trying to be happy about it? And you don't have to be a mammy. It's all in your mind. Leave the damn plantation. There are no gates. There are no fences. And you're getting a game run on you by the old slave masters who knew the way to control their Negro slaves was to put the mammies in charge, not the men. Now, we don't need to fall for this. We have gotten nothing from this Biden Imhoff thing. Look at it. Did she marry herself a black man? No. She played with him, worked him, gave up some booty, and got a whole lot of advantage. What did she want? She married a Jewish lawyer.
Yeah. Yo! That is a picture for you, right? She allowed him to squeeze and bust just to get up the ladder, huh? Goodness gracious. Ain't that something? Man, oh man. Sheesh.
And not saying anything against the Jews, but it is what it is. She doesn't have any children. Maybe she got whatever too much. But she adopted some Jewish kids. And she and her husband belong to a famous Jewish country club in Los Angeles that has a horrible track record against black folk. Employees and no members. So what is it we're doing here?
Exactly.
What are we identifying with? What is our inferiority complex about that it is so awful that we have to go manufacture something that we can go say, oh, we're one of them. No, you're not. You can't go over to India. No, that curry culture. No, you're black, she's not. So we fall, and all of the great black men and women who have done so much, we got enough of that with that Obama Bush boy, Barry Soetoro, who was the richest person ever to sit in the White House because he was blood kin relative to our oil industry. We had the specter of having cousins who were alive at the same time. We had President George Herbert Walker Bush, whose first cousin was Barack Obama's maternal grandfather. We have Obama's cousin, George W. Bush, who was president. We had Obama's cousin, Dick Cheney, who was vice president. We had the running mate of his opponent, John McCain. Sarah Palin was his cousin.
Wow.
We had Lolo Soetoro, his stepdaddy who adopted him, was the front for the CIA running the spy operations in North Vietnam, North Korea, China, Cambodia, Laos. The man was international vice president of Standard Oil. He also ran the kill squads, the death squads for the Indonesian government and killed millions of people. And he used his muscle to take over the oil industry in Indonesia. When he died, he was one of the richest men on the planet Earth, and he left everything in a trust fund with 3 beneficiaries, Barry Soetoro, aka Obama, and Obama's 2 half siblings. The man is filthy rich, and check out Business Insider for his income after taking his first draw the year after he left the presidency. Now you can see what kind of game you're getting run on you. You want?
Woo! Damn. Man, oh man. Judge Joe Brown, boy. Oh, no wonder they blocking this stream, boy. Oh my God, but under God it shall be released. That is the individual, no, on this side. That is the individual that was invited to the White House and gave honors. Ladies, aren't you offended? Natural born woman, aren't you offended? Aren't you offended? Black natural born women, aren't you offended? Y'all see these people are playing in your faces, and this is who y'all support? Well, you guys, some of you, not everybody, some of you would want to curse the messenger of truth out. Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all can have it, man. Y'all can have it. Shit is wild, boy.
Want a more game? The man didn't go in the United States. He had no black American relatives. And we sit there and we take this chick flick matinee star who is playing a game, playing a part, playing a role, and we just fall all the gushing like we go get down on knees and go something after opening up his pants, considering or something he likes. If that's your persuasion, that's your own damn business, but keep it in your bedroom, keep you free there. Now,
exactly.
Next thing, what do we get?
Thank you, Judge Joe Brown. Keep it in the bedroom and keep it private. That's y'all business. That's y'all business. She said they don't care. They will start a celebrity gossip real quick. Man, listen. Judge Joe Brown laid down the law, you heard? As he should, being a judge. He laid down the facts.
Kamala Harris, did she get raised in the United States? No, she got raised in Canada. Does she have a black American ancestor? No, even less than Obama boy. At least Obama boy has some Johnny Rebs in his background through his mammy. But what do we have here? Nobody. So what is everybody so happy about? Because they got a poster child that's been manufactured, carefully groomed, touched up, airbrushed, and run through Photoshop.
Touched up, airbrush, and run through Photoshop. God damn. Yo.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk. Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Yo. Jesus Christ. Yo, Judge Joe Brown is a whole ether, bro.
And we got happy negresses who are running around, oh, we gonna get this black woman. Yeah, you just tell me what connection she's got with you. And that's like, oh, she's black. Oh, she looks that way. But then again, I seem to recall the trenches of World War I in the history books where some white folk were killing other white folk. One set of them was German and the other ones were French, and another party in there were English. So these white folk were deadly enemies. Okay, then there's Italy. You know, they were on one side in that war, and then, you know, there was another war. And what does that have to do with anything? The Chinese are supposed to be a yellow race, but they were fighting another yellow race, the Japanese, who was making slaves out of them. So what does color have to do with identification with your circumstances? Answer, absolutely nothing other than as a generic category. So you are sitting there all down on your knees, all with your thighs spread, whatever, so you can scissor with the woman if she did that, because you have somebody who's got a paint job that you want to identify with. That's got nothing to do with your culture. That's got nothing to do with your actual ethnicity. That's got nothing to do with your historic circumstances. It's got nothing at all to do with your reality, but you are in love with it because you got an inferiority complex and your asses won't get up and look to your own interest and do for self. Now, that's what we're doing. I'll talk about it. And if you want to be equal, then you got to take heat. If you want to be a lady walking into the back of the ballroom, okay, fine. That's one thing. You want to get out there and be commander-in-chief and you have your finger over the nuclear button in the launch code, hell, that's a whole different order of business. Ain't got nothing to do with your gender, and you're wide open to any kind of scrutiny, commentary, and a critical analysis.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. He said Google Rachel Levine. Man, Judge Joe Brown said that. I gotta play that again. Oh my goodness. Nah, man.
So you are sitting there all down on your knees, all with your thighs spread, whatever, so you can scissor with the woman if she did that, because you have somebody who's got a paint job that you want to identify with. That's got nothing to do with your culture. That's got nothing to do with your actual ethnicity. That's got nothing to do with your historic circumstances. It's got nothing at all to do with your reality, but you are in love with it because you got an inferiority complex and your asses won't get up and look to your own interest and do for self. Now, that's what we're doing. I'll talk about it. And if you want to be equal, then you got to take heat. If you want to be a lady walking into the back of the ballroom, okay, fine. That's one thing. You want to get out there and be commander-in-chief and you have your finger over the nuclear button in the launch code, hell, that's a whole different order of business. Ain't got nothing to do with your gender, and you're wide open to any kind of scrutiny, commentary, and a critical analysis. So get over it. And if you want to be a lady, act like one. You there?
Oh, I'm talking about.
Man, I know KB was like, yo, bro. Damn. What's going on with my goddamn soundboard, man?
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
He said Rachel Levine is the Assistant Secretary for Health in the United States Department of Health. Yeah, I just picked up her. I just found her picture. She's a devil that is charged to cutting off life of children. What? What? So they have all these women in place. Man, I would talk about you, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Trust me, I could talk about you. I could really talk about you, ma'am. If you're a ma'am, I don't know. Strange times we're living in.
I had the mic clicked off. Yeah, I'm here. Let me ask you this: what do you think about the whole assassination attempt on Trump? Do you think it was real? Do you think it was staged?
You can't stage that. You can't stage what happens with a bullet. You're firing a .223, which is a .22 caliber bullet. It's light, it's high velocity, but it's not a big bullet. In hunting, it's for gophers, ground squirrels, varmints, stuff.
That's why I said if it's a woman, because when I first looked at the individual, I was like, that look like a man. Low key. So that's why I said if. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We see the agenda.
Stuff like that. Rats, rabbits. Most states won't even let you use it for deer, 80-pound deer, because it's too small. And in the military, you're not trying to kill your adversity. You're trying to wound them. You kill somebody, you leave the body out on the field, and it rots. Nobody cares. But if you wound somebody, you tie up 8 to 11 people trying to care for the guy. And in military terms, 95% of your casualties are caused by artillery, not bullets. So you're using the bullets to lay down fire to get people to go to cover so you can assault an objective. When it comes to killing, that .22 caliber bullet is not the most effective thing you can think of, but it'll work. Now, what happens is at 130 yards, this guy who is an amateur takes a shot at Trump's head. He almost gets it. Trump was looking over at a screen, and if he hadn't turned his head, it would have gone right above his right eye, and he'd be dead now, and we'd be having a whole different ball game, and I think a lot of people would be trying to kill a lot of other people in retaliation.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't. It hit it.
That would have caused a civil war, in my opinion, in America. The MAGA people, the supporters of Trump, like staunch supporters of Trump, them white boys that be healed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
His ear. People get their ears pierced, don't they? Children and adults. They don't put you under general anesthesia because when they put the hole in it, it doesn't bleed badly. But when you take a high velocity bullet moving at that range from the shooter, somewhere around 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Oh shit! They done canceled Judge Joe.
Oh boy, I was just about to say I'm gonna leave it off right there. For the people watching the replay or the premiere, let me know what y'all think, man. Judge Joe Brown pretty much laid down the law, and he read out the file of Kamala Harris. My Jamaican people, this might be a hard pill to swallow, but you need to go and research who is Judge Joe Brown. If you never watched him on TV, you definitely need to go and research who is Judge Joe Brown. For me, his credibility is immaculate. If Judge Joe Brown says it, I believe it. Alright? I don't do that for a lot of people, but this man right here, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, they have Antify that just is dangerous. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, watching the premiere. I appreciate y'all time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the platform. You heard me? And yeah, according to Judge Joe Brown, Kamala Harris whole thing is, she's just a whole out here in the political space, from this person of power to that person of power to that person, just to make connections. Unfortunately, this is a reality for a lot of women. In not just politics, but also music and entertainment, Hollywood. Some men as well have turned into a whole out here. They have sold out their souls, sold out their bodies, just to gain traction to reach where they think they need to be. All right, you said the media has tried to destroy his character. Oh yeah, I know the media has tried to destroy Judge Joe Brown's character, but not for me. Judge Joe Brown is the man. Now, beautiful one. Let me talk to beautiful one.